Hmm, it's getting bored. Many men usually get bored and restless when there's nothing to do because men are creatures who wants to keep doing something to make themselves busy, to fill up with something, to feel important. And the same thing with relationships too. There are many men who numb boredom by seeking relationship or in the companion of ladies, just spending mindless time with girlfriend, with your wife, hoping to get some attention or some false sense of connection. There's always a time and place for people to always connect, but there's always a space when the man needs his own time to feel himself, not to feel, not F-I-L-L, but to feel, F-E-E-L, feel himself. Sometimes boredom itself can be unused power that we don't know how to assign, don't know where to throw it to, and hence end up trying to seek stimulation to the companion or woman, or spending mindless time with girlfriend, or it could be also like watching Netflix, movies, doom scrolling on social media, which is very common now. But it is not really a craving to like, okay, I need someone to spend time with me, or I need a girlfriend because I'm feeling very lonely every now and then. It is a lack of being complete with ourselves that men sometimes want to escape just being with themselves. And welcome to our podcast, my dear friends. This is a very important podcast, and why men use relationship as a numbing tool to escape themselves from facing themselves. Because when there's interaction and stimulation or approval from the other woman, or maybe even rejection from the other woman, we don't get to feel that the life is flat. And a man that is not living on his purpose and with a clear sense of direction, there will always be times when the emptiness feels very loud. And to seek out attention, maybe from messaging people, or to just get on the phone, or to just meet someone for a mindless date. The conversation, although there's no growth or depth that's going on, it can be talking about the weather, accessories, or just current affairs. Yes, I mean, it's good to catch up every now and then, but as long as there's conversation and movement, the the lack of awareness brings us to the space where we don't have to face ourselves. And even having mindless conversation with people that probably that we do not want to go in depth with, can replace the kind of stillness with some dopamine hit, whether there's approval or whether there's even rejection. The anger itself is a replacement for being still. And there are men who are not aware, use people to avoid the silence that we don't want to face. And this pattern can be broken because let's look at this pattern right now. When men are bored, restless, we seek someone to so-called connect with us, to have the kind of relief. But then again, when the relief is over, the person returns to her world, the emptiness returns, and hence the boredom amplifies. Because these kind of relationship that are distractions are not genuine connection. And using this distraction to sedate ourselves when the person is not able to be still with their inner self, that's not intimacy. And to escape from being still with ourselves, that is not true alignment. And what's underneath all this boredom is we may be asking ourselves, is it really loneliness that I felt that we feel that nobody understands us, what's really happening within ourselves, or the lack of a clear purpose and mission in this season of our life? Or could it be just There's really nothing going on. The fear of just being still. Because sometimes to have a voice out there, whether it is a female voice or is it a male voice, to feel that we are being listened to, or to feel that we are useful listening to them. Without awareness, it can be a distraction because there could be built up desire that makes us feel wanted, where in fact the true alignment comes from us accepting and wanting ourselves, regardless of the activities that we are truly engaged in. So this instant escape to feel alive immediately, we have to be in stillness to ask ourselves and to be aware. The pivot here that we are looking at is awareness. And once we are aware, the space that we are coming from, that call, that date, that time that you want to spend, is it coming from accepting that we have no stillness? Or is it being okay that we can be of service because we are full? So let's look at some shift over here. We don't really need to kill this desire to reach out to distract. The fact that this overflowing energy that we have, we can learn how to redirect it. So what do you mean by redirect? We can use it to create, can write, can build, can really be, okay, the fine line is whether do we want to build, the energy to build, do you want to build so many mindless relationships? Or do we want to go deep on the ones that we can grow, grow and go in depth with? Because once this is clear, the relationship that is of depth can create power in us because the people that we are spending time with within our circle, likely as we are journeying this journey of recovery, they are aligned with us. And this alignment can build power. And we no longer leak our energy to mindless relationships and can bring it back to true leadership. And instead of running through distraction, we can be resting and storing our energy and escaping through this kind of dopamine. It can be used as a matter to express ourselves fully. So some practical replacement that I can suggest for me personally, what I do is I will do writing when there's an urge to just to feel alive, to escape this moment. That moment of stillness is very powerful because the energy that's rising up, the moment can be used to write and create new ideas. Or maybe do a podcast with you all right now. As the saying goes, move the body, move the mind. Can be doing some shadow boxing, or you can be doing some push-up. Just move your body, shake off the energy from the same space that desires for relief can be used to create. And once the body is shifted, the energy. Or in your business, my dear friends, go out there, meet some outreach, speak to a client, and bring your core purpose with you. Bring an intention of service with you. Go out there to create instead of using the person to consume you for you to feel okay. And of course, for those who wants to connect with your higher power, moments of stillness bring us in alignment with our higher power at all times. It is only when we are still we can really feel the higher power's message for us. Replace stimulation with direction, my dear friends, as we practice and learn how this store up energy can be redirected into creation, purposeful creation. Be mindful not to use relationship as an escape, and being still with the feeling of boredom, it is not a lack. It is in fact potential waiting to come out. And when a man stop reaching outwards, his energy returns back to himself, and A man full of energy for himself is someone who can genuinely attract people who needs this energy from you. And that is where you decide with discernment who you want to spend or how you want to spend your energy on purposeful creation. As you stop using others to feel alive, you finally come home to meet yourself. And that is the true powers of alignment, my dear friends. Manage your energy wisely. Boredom is a sign for you to learn how to redirect your energy to purposeful creation. My name is Paul, and I'll see you for the next podcast.